Hi everybody, it is the first of the month once again, which means that it is once again time for me to update you on my Patreon fundraising campaign and remind you that it is a thing that exists that you can become a part of if you feel compelled for whatever reason to support me and this channel and what I do here on YouTube financially. You can make a small or a large, if you feel so moved, monthly contribution to support me and this channel through Patreon. You can go to my Patreon page. It is linked in the description box of this video, and you can contribute $1 a month, $5 a month, whatever you feel compelled to contribute, that you are able to contribute, and it'll really help me out and will help me continue to do what I do on this channel, but do it in a bigger and better way that hopefully you will continue to enjoy for many years to come. At the moment, I have 118 patrons, which is phenomenal. That's more than I had last time. Thank you guys so much. And I am pulling down a cool $547 a month. I reached my first milestone goal, which was $311 a month. I reached that last month, thanks to you guys. Again, very much appreciated. Now, the next milestone goal is at the $1,000 per month funding level, and that is a new series of 5 more Stupid Things videos. The 5 Stupid Things series, the 5 Stupid Things About series more specifically, the blue ones, the ones that go up on Wednesday, are some of my most popular videos. It's in terms of number of episodes, it's my longest running series, and one of my favorite series to do. And a few years ago I changed it up a little by revisiting some of the more popular subjects, and I did 5 more stupid things about 5 of those subjects. I want to do that again, but I'm not going to do it until I get to the $1,000 a month funding level for my Patreon campaign. And the twist is, the reason why those of you who want to see those videos should maybe consider contributing, if you can afford it and if you feel like it, is that my Patreon patrons will be the ones who get to vote to decide which 5 previously covered 5 Stupid Things About topics I will revisit for the next set of 5 more Stupid Things About videos. I have a Google document all set up, ready to go. As soon as I get to the $1,000 per month level, I will send that document live, and I will share the link only with my Patreon patrons. So join my Patreon campaign at any level, $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever you feel like contributing that you can afford. And when the time comes, when I reach that level, I will send out the link, and you can vote for which 5 Stupid Things topics from the past that you would like to see me return to and do 5 more Stupid Things About. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'm anxious to do that. After that $1,000 a month level, the next milestone is at the $1,500 a month level, and when I get to that point, I will produce audio podcasts of the An Atheist Reads series, and these will be all new, freshly recorded, freshly rewritten, revisited audio versions of the An Atheist Reads series that I have done on my YouTube channel, that again just like with the 5 Stupid Things videos, have been some of my most popular and most shared videos, and some of my favorite work that I've done. I will not just be ripping the audio out of the videos and sharing that as an MP3, and that will be the podcast. I'm going to re-record everything. It's going to be fresh, clean, sharp audio. It's going to be rewritten. It's going to be produced especially just for the podcast format. I'm going to go back through all my scripts, take another pass at them, see what I can tweak, see what I can improve, see what I can change, because some of those An Atheist Reads videos are like 2 years old at this point. I can probably go back to them and change them a little and bring them more up to date, and I'm going to re-record everything. So it'll be brand new audio podcast versions, portable. You can listen to it. If you've ever wanted to listen to me critique Christian apologetics while you jog, that will happen when I get to the $1,500 a month funding level of my Patreon campaign. And it'll be for all of them. It'll be starting with An Atheist Reads the Case for Christ, going all the way through the most recent series that I just completed a couple of months ago, and then going forward I will also produce them for the An Atheist Reads series that I do henceforth. And it's something that a lot of you guys have asked for, and it's a great suggestion. And the reason I want to wait until I get to that funding level to do it is because I want to buy some new audio equipment. I want to get some new, better microphones. I want to get a really high quality, maybe a mixer, a digital audio recorder, so I can record it and make it a high quality podcast. Something that it's not just me sitting in front of my webcam microphone. Not that I mean, I have a really nice webcam microphone, but I want to really make it something worthwhile, something good, something that will stand up to criticism and scrutiny and be something that you guys can share with each other and with others, and will be useful and will be something that we can all be proud of. So that's at $1,500 a month funding on the Patreon campaign. Audio podcasts of the An Atheist Reads series from start all the way down the line going forward. Now, the next level after that, the $2,000 a month milestone, that is when I will start producing live weekly audio podcasts. I'll take that audio equipment that I just got to do the An Atheist Reads series, the An Atheist Reads audio series, and I will put it to use producing a regular weekly live audio podcast. That's at $2,000 a month. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. One of my favorite YouTube atheists, one of the people that inspires me to do this, Seth Andrews of The Thinking Atheist, has an awesome audio podcast. I don't pretend for a moment that mine would be nearly at that level of quality in terms of technical quality or in terms of content, but I'm going to give it my best damn shot. And it'll be a live, regular show. You guys who listen can call in. We can talk. We'll talk about different things every week. It won't just be about atheist stuff, although I'm sure that that'll be a lot of it. We can talk about any of the crazy shit that we usually talk about on this channel of mine. It'll be a lot of fun, and it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I've been meaning to do it for a while. And when I upgrade my audio equipment to do the An Atheist Reads audio podcast series, I will be without excuse. I will have no more reason not to do it. And when I get to $2,000 a month on Patreon, I will do it. Live, regular, weekly audio podcasts. And finally, the last milestone level that I have defined at the moment is the $3,000 a month level. When I get to that level, that's when I will really invest in some serious upgrading of my production equipment. New camera, possibly new cameras, new sound recording equipment, not just for the podcasting, but for recording video sound, to really up my production level. New lighting, perhaps, who knows? And when I get to the $3,000 a month level, that will enable me to upgrade my setup, my production suite, the capabilities that I will have to produce better videos on slightly larger scale, maybe shoot more stuff on location. I would love to do videos where I'm talking to other people, and it's not just the two of us crammed into a tight two-shot because I only have one camera setup that I can use. I would love to interact with people, to interview people, to do more short film type content like I do with the Steven Stuffy videos. With more live actors. I know some incredibly talented, wonderful, creative people that would love to collaborate with me on stuff that I could share with you on the YouTube channel. That would be so much easier to do at such a higher level of quality if I just could upgrade the production equipment that I have just a notch or two above what I have. And when I get to $3,000 a month, that is exactly what I will do. I will invest more money in the production of this channel, and you will see the difference very shortly thereafter in the quality of the videos that I produce. It's something that I feel like I need to do at some point if I want to keep doing this and have this be viable for myself, for my life, as well as a creative outlet for you guys. And $3,000 a month from Patreon is the level that I have designated when I will make that investment and will really put the time and the money and the effort into upgrading this shit show. No, it's not a shit show. It's actually, I'm actually really happy with it at the level that I'm at, but I would love to take it to another level. $3,000 a month. So those are the milestones, the fundraising milestones. You already know about those. I've talked to you about them for the last couple of months when I've done these thank you for your patronage videos. But there are two new things I want to throw in. The first new thing is, and this was something that has been suggested a couple of times in the past, and it's something that a lot of YouTubers do who have Patreon campaigns, and it's a monthly live Google Plus hangout for the patrons. I've resisted doing a live Google Plus hangout because I couldn't quite figure my way into it, because I really don't like the idea of doing a a video, even if it's just a Google Plus Hangout video, that only patrons can see, because I've said all along that I don't want to have like tiered programming. I don't want to have videos that only paying customers can see. I want to keep the content of the channel available to everybody, whether they're a part of the Patreon campaign or not. But here's what I've decided to do. I'm going to have a live monthly Google Plus Hangout that everybody can watch, whether you're a patron or not. But if you are a patron and you have contributed to my Patreon campaign, I will send you a link to join the Hangout. You can actually join the Hangout with me and be on the air, and we can talk about whatever you feel like talking about, and we'll cram as many of you in there as we possibly can, and we'll do it for an hour or so every month. And we'll just see how much fun we can have. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure when the first one will be. I would like to do it sometime this month in September. But what I'll do is I'll post a message, a patrons only message on my Patreon page, and sort of poll you guys who are contributing to the campaign to see like what would be a good time, what would be a good day, how many of you guys would be interested in watching or participating, what kind of shit you'd want to talk about. We'll go through all of it on the Patreon, on my Patreon page. But I'll try to do that in the next couple of weeks, and we'll figure out like a set date, so every month we can do it at the same time, and that'll be a lot of fun. So and everybody can watch it, but only patrons will be able to jump in and participate. The second thing I want to talk about, the second new thing, is you might notice if you go to my Patreon page, there is a reward listed underneath the description. I haven't really figured out a whole lot about what I could offer as rewards, but again, this is just a really, really simple thing that a lot of people do, that is just my way of saying thank you in a more specific way to people who give a little bit extra. From now on, if you donate $5 a month or more to my Patreon campaign, I will shout your name out at the end of these thank you for your patronage videos every month. This first one is going to be a long one because I haven't done it yet, and a lot of you have been just crazy generous. A lot of you have donated $5 or more to my Patreon campaign, and it's been incredibly amazing and humbling and awesome, and you guys are the greatest. So from now on, starting this month, starting with this video, just in a few seconds, when you donate $5 or more a month, I will shout your name out at the end of these thank you for your patronage videos. And of course, you only get one shout out if you donate $5 a month. If I shout your name out in a few minutes here, that's your shout out. I'm not going to do it the same people every month. So from now on, it'll be new people who donate $5 or more. I know it's not much, but it's a little incentive to show that I appreciate it, to show that I'm glad that you guys have found enough value in my work to not only contribute money to this campaign, to this channel, to me, but also to contribute more than just a buck, to reach a little bit deeper into your pockets and throw a little bit extra in. I appreciate every donation, no matter how small, but those of you who have seen fit or been able to throw a little bit extra in, I just want to show you that I appreciate it, and I'm going to shout your name out here in a second. So here are the people who so far have contributed $5 or more to my Patreon campaign. Here we go. And as they do on public broadcasting, we will begin at the $5 level. DRKM Winters, Nathan Steele, Darren Lute, Lynette Zozette, that's a cool name, Joe Elliott, Christian Tarr, Christopher Weckner, The Chemistry Question, hello sir, Ellen Taylor, Carl Walser, Robert Wilson, Dave Stewart, Roy Thompson, Jeremy Sheely, Mance Mason, Rick Popoff, Colt Ellis, Ira Green, Bonnie Walker, Alessandro Bernardi, Dylan Carter, Austin Heller, Sean Gustafson, Lloyd Fletcher, James Willoughby, Lynn Barrow, Aaron M. Gleason, Josh O., Travis Greenhagen, Dan Hellman, David Spavin, John Marius Nielsen, Alexander Muller. Now we've gone beyond the $5 level. These guys gave $7 a month. And again, that was Alexander Muller and Michael Sciacciano. Now at $10 a month. Bruce Bartup, Josh Krigbaum, Tony Blakeway, James Sears, Rune, Justin Blaine, Algie Williams, Warren, Johan Lahitin, Donnie R. Austin. Now at the $12 a month level, Peter Kairuak. Now at the $12.85 a month level, Christine Myers, $15 a month. Paul Marshall, $20 a month. Robert Sheehan, Henrik Erickson, $25 a month. Sean Butts, $40 a month. Daynard Springle. Thank you guys, all of you, thank you so, so much. I wish I had a better way to show my appreciation for you. When I come up with something, I surely will. But for now, my thanks, my gratitude, and everybody from this point forward who gives $5 or more a month, expect a shout out at the end of these videos, these thank you for your patronage videos, just like all those fine folks just got right now. I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate it. I couldn't do this without you, and I will be back in another month's time to pester you about my Patreon campaign again. Thank you guys. I can't say it enough, as always. All of you guys who watch my stuff, and particularly you guys who have felt moved and been able to support the Patreon campaign. I appreciate it more than words can say. And I will see you guys to talk about this again next month.